Right, we're off on the jog. Forgot to put that clock back. Sorry. I'll get that done for next week. It is only 7. Right, so we're jogging on the spot. Right, or you can march on the spot, whatever you want to do. Right, just jog, stop, rotate through the core. And I'm going to repeat this 2 or 3 times, alright? I'm going to rotate through the core. And I'm going to jog or march on the spot as well as an option for you. If you're not jogging, march and just get your legs and arms going that way, okay? So I'm going to do this 2 or 3 times, and then we're going to just work our way through one by one the 5 moves that we're going to do in the main workout. So we'll get warm and we'll practice the moves. Right, 2 for 1. Rotating through. Swinging it round. Okay, jog. Last time, stop, rotate. Feeling my core muscles warming up, rotating round. Alright, I'm squeezing my back here, squeezing my shoulder blades, and I'm just getting those muscles going as well. Right, last jog. Shoulders relaxed here as I jog. Okay, right, relax. Here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to show you these movements. So, move 1 is a squat jump. Now, if you're not squat jumping tonight, then you can just squat without the jump, okay? And for this warm up, I'm just going to squat. So, let's just do 10 squats. And get as deep as you can. But I appreciate that we're only a minute or so, 2.5 minutes into our warm up. So we're increasing our range of motion every one we do. Just checking the mirror to see how deep I'm going. I'm going to do 2 more and go again. Right, now we're going to walk out. We're going to walk out and we're going to try and press in the main workout, but for this warm up we're going to walk out, and this is another one where we're not fully warmed up yet, so you might find your range of motion isn't quite there, but you might be able to see that my hamstring flexibility, they're not fully loosened or warmed up yet, so I'm coming over there and I'm having to really bend my knees to get out to the walk because my hamstrings are still a bit tight because I've just started warming up. But hopefully, you see me doing this in 5 or 10 minutes time, my legs will be a lot straighter and I'll be more flexible as I get down. Hold. And up. Now I'm just going to lunge from the side, take a step forward, my back knee goes towards the ground and I step back up again, swap legs, and go. Every time you do one, you're loosening off the muscles, getting warmer, preparing yourselves for this workout. Let's do 1 more on this leg. Great, next thing we're going to do then is, as fast as you're comfortable doing just now, is get flat down on the ground and then stand back up. So I'm not jumping as such at the moment, I'm just working my way down there quite slowly. Alright, do 2 more of those, put my hands out, feet go back, then go in, come up. So it's not even like a really strict or disciplined press up or anything. Just going down on the ground and getting back up again. And the last move, we're going to have our hands here, and then it's about getting as low as you can, and just taking a couple of steps forward, and a couple of steps back, So there's a bit of rotation just while you walk, kind of like you're waddling like a duck or something, but the key thing is you're trying to stay low. So there's me, I'm quite low. It's not that I'm all the way down here, but I'm trying to get quite low as I walk forward, alright? Shake your legs out. So that's what is coming up. We'll do a couple of sprints on this spot. Or if you're not sprinting, just do it nice high knees, stationary high knees, alright, just to really get going. Just to get the legs going, alright? So, 3, 2, 1, let's just sprint on the spot. And relax, good, that was just 5 seconds or something. We're just going to do one more, just enough to switch on my body, my mind, my body, my muscles. Go. Last one. Just as fast as your knees will go. And relax. Okay, good. Feeling good. Right. So here's what we're going to do then. In this pyramid. We're going to get into this. We're going to start. We're going to do them all back to back. Alright? So as soon as you finish one, we're going to move on to the next one without a rest. We'll get a rest after we've done all 5, and we're going to do them right at the beginning. While we're fresh, we're going to do 30 seconds on each, right? We're going to start in 25 seconds time, and we're going to do it in a pyramid format, which means we're going to do longer intervals at the beginning of the workout, and as you progress towards the end of the workout, the intervals will get shorter, you know, as our energy levels naturally decrease because we're using up our energy. We're starting with squat jumps. 2, go. So I'm going to squat and I'm jumping up. You can take the jump out and just squat and try and go as deep as you can in the squat, and I'm just using my arms for balance really. I'm jumping, only jumping a couple inches off the ground really for me. If you feel like you can jump higher, then go for it. If I was maybe doing 10 and then getting a rest, I might really power myself up, but I'm just trying to get into a rhythm. Right, walkout press. A rhythm where I can hopefully keep going for 30 seconds. So, if you don't want to press at the end of it, just walk out and walk back, okay? But whilst we're nice and fresh, you can be trying to press up. Now these take a few seconds to do, so you might only get 4 or 5 in. I'm going to sneak one more in before the lunges. Press, up, and lunge. Hands on the hips for balance. Now I'm just stepping these lunges, as you can see. I'll show you in the next round an option if you want to increase the difficulty of the move. If you want to decrease it, then just slow the pace down. Okay, now get down and up as fast as you can. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going down, look, and I'm just shooting up. But you can be walking, doing it however you like. In a controlled manner, I can do that and be in control. Or I can do this equally. I'm in control of what I'm doing, alright? One more. Stand up. Great, squat walk. So get low. Prisoner, hands up here. Now by taking my hands up and out of the way, I'm just making it a little bit more difficult for me to balance. Because if my hands are out here, I feel more balanced, okay? Or more controlled. So I just take my hands up, out of the way, just a couple forward and back. Feet are quite wide as you can see. Still trying to keep my chest up tight. Right, okay, that was good. That was good. So you might be thinking, wow, that was quite a lot of work there, and it was. Now what we're going to do, everybody, same again, but slightly less, okay? And every time we come back to it, we're going to do it slightly less. So, We're going to get ready, we're going to go in 15 seconds. My legs are burning already, which is a good sign. So squat jumps are first, okay? 3, 2, go. So squat down, jump, jump. Okay, again, my hands are just there for balance. Have them wherever it's comfortable. Up, up. Time, right, walk out and press, let's go. Or walk out. When I say walk out, I just mean this. Walk out to here and walk back, okay? Whichever you want. One more. You feel that in the elbow, right? Okay. Lunge. Straight from the front. Step forward, step back. Oh yeah, I said, didn't I? If you're feeling strong in the lunge, then you can switch out the lunges. So you get into position and just switch your feet over, okay? It just takes the rest away. Makes it more difficult. Okay, floor and stand up, go. Up. I've got one more after this. We're going to do the squat walk. Let's go. So from the side, look. I come into here. That's low enough. A couple of steps forward. So I'm not all the way down in my deep squat. But just enough to not really give my legs the chance, time to get a break. So it's hard work tonight. Deliberately slow. Okay, you can hear my breathing. It's up. And those are the 6 moves. 5 moves. We've all got 5 moves. Trying to hit everywhere. Try and do what we can. Okay? Another little bit of rest to get your breath back, shake your legs out. Is anybody else feeling it in there? I tried to make it full body, but it's feeling pretty quadsy to me so far. Right, listen, we're going to start off again in 20 seconds. Okay, so this is the last kind of longish interval, then we're really going to trim them down. Squat, jump, squat, come on. I've got 13.5 minutes on the clock, including warm up. Okay? So that's how long our heart rate's been up for. Control it, land, into the squat, power out, land, and go. Time, right, walk out. Nice stretch, onto the hands, walk, and go to there. I can feel my elbow, alright, a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust. I'm not going to do the press. A little slight adjustment, listen to my body. Making the adjustment. Quick, one more. Then what we're doing, we're lunging. Great, okay, go, lunge. And step and go. And get into your rhythm. Get the breathing going. Try to remember what the times was. Let's go another 5 seconds on these. Ho, 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 keep breathing, keep working. We're going to the floor and up. We're going to change sides, so hands go down, go back and in and down, push up, stand up. Stand up. look, kind of walk one foot at a time or jump both back. One more. And the squat, walk, go. Stay low. And when you start to burn, just come up and shake them out for a few seconds. Deep breath, woo, and go back in again, okay? Try and keep your chest up. Try and keep the force going through your quads. Put your bum back a bit. Get your glutes and your hamstrings involved. Time. This is good, folks, tonight. Feel that we're getting a workout tonight for sure. Get your rest. So, pyramid. I didn't say one long one at the beginning and then loads of short ones. Like a pyramid, we're gradually going towards the peak of that pyramid. We've definitely done the bulk of the work, okay? Definitely, we're into shorter work periods now. We started at 30, we're down to 20, and guess what? We're off again. So I'll shut up and go. 5 seconds down already. Strong abs, chest up, hips back. Okay? I'm going to walk out now. Hands. And go. Now you should be walking out and pressing, hopefully. I've told you that I can feel my elbow a little bit, so I've made the adjustment. But if you've not got a sore elbow, get pressing. You can be walking out, sinking down to your knees and pressing, alright? Fine. Lunge, chest up. Step back. Watch your balance, take a big step. Back knee goes towards the ground. And we drive through. And we're laughing. We're going to the floor, to standing. Next, alright? Time, go. Up. Up. Up, elbows feeling better. Up. One more. I'm going to stay low, look. And stay straight away the burner, son. Shaking my legs out straight away. Whoo! Stay low. Strong abs. Chest up. Time. Get your breath. Righty go. Well done, everybody, for working hard. But listen, we're not done yet, because you've still got some energy there. There's still muscle fibre there in those legs and in those arms and in that core. They've still got some energy that need to work though. 10 seconds time we're going to go for it, right? 3 or 4 minutes left, come on. We've got squat jumps, let's start it, go. 15 seconds of work on each one. Take a rest whenever you need. Walk out, I'm going to do it forwards. I'm going to maybe disappear underneath the camera and back again. I'm back. I'm away. I'm back, one more. Whoa. Lunge in, let's go. Chest up. Shoulders back, shoulder blades squeezed. Floor, go. Good. Stand up, one more. Prisoner, hands here, out the way. Try and keep your head up. Alright, so you're like this. Little small waddly steps forward. Time. I figured it out, folks. Alright, even though it was me who designed it, so for me to say I figured it out is a bit odd, isn't it? Obviously I figured it out, I designed the workout, but it's those prisoner kind of squat walks at the end which are the problem. I've discovered this. They really destroy your quads, don't they? And here's what we're going to do. One more time through, right? 10 seconds on each. And then we'll do some abs to finish off, some core to finish off. 3, 2, go. Let's go, 10 seconds. Go, walk out. Only had time for two walkouts. I did say they take a few seconds to execute even one rep of those. Done with the lunges, floor, go. I went fast, I'd like to try and get 4 in 10 seconds, right? Down. Little clumpy steps forward. Sorry, I should have my hands up, shouldn't I? Time. I've been forgetting to do that. Feel like maybe I have. Right, you've definitely earned your breather. 22 seconds, minutes, since we started warming up. I'm feeling it in the breathing. I'm definitely sweating. But then, I've got the thickest pair of tracksuit bottoms on ever, so. My 80s, dedicate these babies to the 80s, right? Right, enough nonsense. Let's do some core, folks. Let's get down in a high plank, okay? Which is this. So straight away, don't watch and do it now. Hands are underneath my shoulders. Hips aren't too low or too high. Just enough to really engage my core. Nice secure line running from my shoulders, neck, shoulders, hips to my heels. Now, I can't see my walk, so we'll just go until I get tired. How about that? And you won't need to wait too long, don't worry. How about 5 more seconds? Great, right, sink to knees. And just sit up tall, breathe. Take the weight off your shoulders. This time I'm going to go into that high plank. I'm going to take one hand off. Alright? Go. Here, I'll do that 20 times. So as you take that hand off, try and not twist and kind of shake about too much. That's the challenge. That is the challenge for your core. You'll see there's a little bit of movement as I take my hand off, but I'm really trying to not like do some big rotations, you know, I'm trying to keep it tight and compact. Let's do 6 more. 4 more. 2 more. Good, sink to knees again. It is a workout. Now, we've talked about the core before. Trying to keep it still like that. That's what it's doing when it's bracing itself to keep your body a lot straight. If you're carrying something heavy, it locks you straight. If you're squatting down with a weight on your back, it keeps your torso controlled. So we've worked that function of it. But now we've got the old classic function, which is to curl your torso off the ground. So I'm going to do some controlled sit-ups, sweat just dripped in my eye, partially blinded. Right, so I lie on my back, and I'm going to raise my shoulders off the ground as I push my hands to my knees, come back. So it's just a little kind of shortish range of movement, but just enough. I'm squeezing my stomach to get off the ground, okay? So I'm not like reaching my hands on my head or anything. I'm going to keep kind of looking up, keep my neck where it is. Or, folks, if you want to, you can just bring your hands behind your neck. If you feel more secure doing that, but don't pull on it. Just support it a little bit with your fingers. You can see the range of motion. It's not a lot, it's just about there and back. A couple more. Squeeze, come back. And I am trying to just pause it for a minute before I come back, and we're done. Well done. Good tip for your ab work if you're doing it. And it applies to a lot of exercises. Rather than just going, say if it's a bicep curl, rather than just coming up and down fast, you can kind of squeeze at the hardest part of it. That's right at the top on a bicep curl, it's right at the top on a sit-up, and just hold it there for a split second almost, rather than just hitting it and momentum bringing you back, or gravity bringing you back. Just try and pause it there, bring it back slowly, and you'll get, you won't be able to do as many, but it'll help develop whatever muscle you're doing, I guarantee it. The number of repetitions you can do will go down, the strength in the muscle will go up. So if it's your bicep, you see it'll start to look better, stomach wise, you'll start to get stronger. So I'm going to stretch my hamstrings out, okay? Over we go. And stretch. Now, 2nd of November already. Where's the time going? Darker nights, colder weather. Luckily when you're doing these workouts in your living room, it doesn't really matter how dark or how cold it is outside. You just grab a water bottle and get stretching. I've also been chatting, I've moved on my quads, forgot to tell you that. So if you're not looking at the screen, I'm stretching out my right quadricep area, and you've avoided done my left, so you might have a bit of catch up to do. Right, relax out of that. Straight arm comes across, I'm going to use my other arm just to gently pull on my forearm to increase the stretch of this shoulder across the front of my body. Okay, so other side. Comes across, goes to about there on its own. Just help on its way a little bit. Alright, so it's almost coming down to face you. And just relaxing and breathing, stretching the shoulder. Relax out of that, right. 2 hands behind my back. Stand up tall. Squeeze my shoulder blades. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax out of that, right. Couple of deep breaths to finish. Inhale up. And out. One more up. And all the way out. Okay, we can relax. Another good workout. You can stretch yourselves for another few minutes if you've got something which is tight or an area that you like to try and loosen off. Spend a couple of minutes stretching, that's fine. Thanks very much for joining me on this workout. and I'll see you in my next workout. Cheers!